Hello and welcome. Join me on a journey to the edges of our continents, where land and sea meet in a spectacular, ever-changing dance. We'll explore breathtaking coastal cruises, each a tapestry of nature, history, and life. From frozen northern titans to sun-drenched southern wonders, our expedition spans four corners of the globe. Glide through icy passages, trace historic isles, and float above vibrant reefs. This is more than sightseeing. It's a chance to connect with the awe and grandeur of our planet's most dynamic frontiers. Let's begin our extraordinary exploration together. Our first destination is the Alaskan Inside Passage, a world sculpted by ice and time. Here, nature's artistry is on display at a scale that humbles the soul. Towering mountains, ancient glaciers, and endless forests create a landscape that feels both timeless and untamed. The ship glides through jade waters, surrounded by mist-shrouded mountains and ancient forests. Every turn in the passage reveals a new wonder. Steep cliffs draped in green, their peaks lost in low-hanging clouds, and forests that have stood for centuries, silent witnesses to the passage of time. Waterfalls cascade down sheer cliffs, their spray catching the light as they tumble into the sea below. Glaciers glow with an ethereal blue light, a living reminder of Earth's power. Their ancient ice slowly carving the land, shaping valleys and fjords over millennia. Witnessing a glacier calve as thunderous ice crashes into the sea is a moment of raw, unforgettable drama. The sound echoes across the water, a reminder that this landscape is alive and ever-changing, shaped by forces far older and stronger than ourselves. The air chills as we approach, carrying the scent of ancient ice. A crisp wind brushes your face, and the mist swirls around the ship, making the world feel mysterious and new. Each breath is a reminder of the wildness that surrounds you. The Inside Passage teems with life. Harbor seals pop up, their curious eyes watching from the water's surface. They slip beneath the waves with effortless grace, vanishing and reappearing as if playing a game with the ship. Sea otters float in playful rafts, holding hands as they drift, their thick fur keeping them warm in the icy water. They crack open shells on their chests, seemingly unbothered by the vast wilderness around them. Overhead, bald eagles soar, their sharp eyes scanning the coastline for prey. Suddenly, a humpback whale breaches nearby, its massive body rising from the water in a display of pure power and grace, sending ripples across the still surface. Orcas patrol in family pods, their black and white forms slicing through the water. They move with intelligence and purpose, communicating with clicks and calls that echo through the deep. Along the shore, brown bears forage, turning over rocks in search of food. Their presence is a reminder that this is still a wild place, where nature's rhythms continue as they have for thousands of years. A wild spectacle at every turn. Each bend reveals new vistas, mountains, forests, and water in ever-changing arrangements. The landscape shifts constantly, offering endless opportunities for awe and discovery. Small towns like Ketchikan and Juneau nestle in the wilderness, rich with gold rush history and indigenous heritage. Their colorful buildings line the waterfront, and stories of adventure and survival echo through their streets. As twilight paints the sky in pinks and purples, the silence deepens, inviting reflection. The only sounds are the gentle lapping of water and the distant call of a loon, creating a sense of peace that is rare in the modern world. Cruising Alaska is more than a holiday. It's a pilgrimage to nature's raw power and serene beauty. Standing on the deck, dwarfed by glaciers and mountains, you feel both small and deeply connected to the world around you. Here, you disconnect from daily noise and reconnect with something ancient and fundamental. The vastness of the landscape encourages you to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to simply be present in the moment. The journey fills the soul, leaving an indelible mark, a vision of a world of ice, water, and giants. In this realm, you are reminded of the enduring power and beauty of nature, and the privilege of witnessing it firsthand. Next, we set sail for the British Isles, a journey that is as much a passage through time as it is across the sea. Each wave carries echoes of ancient legends, and every shoreline is steeped in stories that have shaped the world. Scotland's rugged cliffs and ancient castles rise from the mist, evoking tales of Celtic kings, Viking raiders, and the fierce clans who once defended these lands. The stones themselves seem to whisper of battles fought and alliances forged, of heroes and legends that still linger in the Highland air. Seabirds wheel and cry above the wild Outer Hebrides, their calls echoing over windswept shores. The highlands, with their rolling green hills and dramatic peaks, descend gently to tranquil lochs that mirror the ever-changing sky, creating a landscape both untamed and serene. From the deck, you glimpse Eilean Donan Castle, standing sentinel where three great lochs meet. Imagine arriving as travelers did centuries ago, greeted by the sight of stone walls rising from the mist, history alive in every weathered stone and drifting cloud. The white cliffs of Dover, gleaming against the horizon, have long stood as symbols of resilience and hope. For generations, they have welcomed home sailors and stood as silent witnesses to the tides of history. Further along, the Jurassic Coast stretches out in a dramatic display of layered cliffs, revealing 185 million years of Earth's story. Here, the land itself is a living museum, its strata holding secrets of ancient worlds and vanished creatures. Fossil hunters, young and old, still comb these beaches, searching for ammonites and ichthyosaur bones. Each cove and rocky outcrop becomes a chapter in the grand narrative of geological history, connecting us to a time when dinosaurs roamed these shores. In Cornwall and Devon, charming towns nestle along the coast, their winding streets and colorful harbors alive with the spirit of maritime adventure. Here, tales of smugglers, fishermen, and explorers are woven into daily life, and every corner invites discovery. Crossing the Irish Sea, the cliffs of Moher rise in breathtaking grandeur, their sheer faces carved by wind and water. Standing before them, you can't help but feel a sense of awe and humility, as if you've reached the edge of the world. The wild Atlantic Way beckons with its secluded bays, ancient ruins, and the mystical Skellig Islands, once home to monks seeking solitude and spiritual enlightenment. These remote outposts are shrouded in myth, their rugged beauty captivating all who visit. Each island, Man, Orkney, Shetland, offers its own unique culture, language, and traditions. From Neolithic stone circles to Viking longhouses, these islands add depth and diversity to your voyage, each one a world unto itself. Imagine wandering through the haunting ruins of a coastal castle, or strolling among lush subtropical gardens on the Isles of Scilly, where rare plants bloom in the gentle sea air and time seems to slow. Along the way, savor culinary delights that reflect the region's rich heritage: fresh seafood straight from the harbor, traditional cream teas with warm scones, and single malt whiskey poured in a cozy pub. Each meal is a celebration of local flavor and hospitality. Experience the warmth of local communities where music, laughter, and tradition fill the air, and every encounter leaves a lasting impression. As you sail these storied waters, you trace the routes once taken by saints, scholars, and explorers, each journey leaving its mark on the landscape and the people who call these shores home. This cruise is more than a voyage. It's an invitation to explore the very soul of the British Isles. Here, history, culture, and breathtaking landscapes come together, promising memories that will last a lifetime. Our third expedition takes us to the Great Lakes, North America's inland seas. These interconnected bodies of water form the largest group of freshwater lakes on Earth, holding nearly a fifth of the world's surface freshwater. Stretching across the US and Canada, the Great Lakes are a living tapestry of history, nature, and human achievement. Lake Superior's vastness rivals any ocean, its cold, clear waters hiding shipwrecks and bordered by wild, pine-clad cliffs. The lake's moods shift with the weather, one moment calm and glassy, the next whipped into white-capped waves by fierce winds. Its depths are legendary, mysterious, and have inspired countless tales from mariners and locals alike. Pictured rocks, mineral-stained cliffs rise above turquoise water, a natural masterpiece. These vibrant cliffs, sculpted by centuries of wind and water, create a kaleidoscope of color that changes with the light. Kayakers and boaters drift beneath arches and caves, marveling at the artistry of nature. Lake Huron's maze of islands, including Manitoulin, the world's largest freshwater island, offers tranquil coves and windswept pines. Here, the pace of life slows, and the call of the wild is never far away. The islands are a haven for wildlife and a sanctuary for those seeking solitude. Anchor in Georgian Bay, where silence is broken only by the haunting call of a loon. The bay's rugged granite islands and crystal-clear waters invite exploration by kayak or canoe, and sunrise paints the landscape in soft golds and pinks. The Soo Locks showcase human ingenuity, connecting Superior and Huron for commerce and travel. Each year, thousands of ships pass through these engineering marvels, carrying everything from iron ore to grain, linking the heartland to the world. Lake Michigan contrasts sand dunes with the Chicago skyline. nature and city in harmony. Along its shores, bustling cities meet quiet beaches, and the lake's blue expanse reflects both skyscrapers and soaring gulls. Each day brings new experiences, hiking remote islands, exploring vibrant cities, or savoring local wine along Lake Erie. The region's diversity is unmatched, offering everything from world-class museums and lively festivals to peaceful trails and charming lakeside towns. Niagara Falls thunders nearby, a detour of awe-inspiring power. The roar of the falls and the rising mist create a spectacle that draws millions, reminding us of nature's raw force and beauty. The Welland Canal leads to Lake Ontario and Toronto's iconic skyline, or the Thousand Islands' tranquil beauty. Here, ships rise and fall through a series of locks, while the city's energy and the island's serenity offer two sides of the Great Lakes experience. These waters were once highways for First Nations and fur traders. Now, they're a passage through history and nature. Every shoreline holds stories of ancient peoples, daring explorers, and the rise of modern cities. Wildlife abounds: deer, beavers, ospreys, and eagles, while fishing and kayaking offer peaceful adventure. The lakes are alive with the calls of birds, the splash of fish, and the quiet moments of reflection found only in wild places. A Great Lakes cruise is a journey into the continent's heart, blending natural wonder, engineering marvels, and cultural discovery. Whether you seek adventure, relaxation, or a deeper connection to the land and its stories, these inland seas promise an unforgettable voyage. Our final voyage sails the breathtaking coast of Queensland, Australia, leading us to the legendary Great Barrier Reef. This is the world's largest living structure, a vibrant underwater metropolis teeming with life, color, and endless movement. From the ship's deck, turquoise seas and white sand cays stretch out, hinting at the wonders hidden just below the surface. Step ashore on remote coral islands, where tropical serenity reigns and time seems to slow down. Slip into the water, and a kaleidoscope of coral gardens and colorful fish instantly surrounds you, dazzling the senses. Electric blue damselfish, anemone fish, and angelfish dart among branching and brain corals, creating a living tapestry. Sea turtles glide by, ancient and wise, while reef sharks and stingrays patrol the sandy bottoms in silent harmony. Certified divers explore deeper, discovering Maori rasa and potato cod in hidden reef corners few ever see. On land, hike the Whitsundays' lush rainforests to stunning viewpoints over swirling sands and turquoise inlets. Onboard marine biologists enrich the journey, revealing the reef's complex, fragile ecosystem and its many secrets. As the sun sets, the sky and sea blaze with color, a reminder of the reef's beauty and vulnerability, ever-changing yet eternal. To see the Great Barrier Reef is to fall in love with it, and to want to protect it for generations to come. This journey is more than a holiday. It's an education, an inspiration, and a call to cherish and safeguard our natural world. Our voyage ends, but the memories of these magnificent coastlines linger. From Alaska's icy wilds to Britain's storied shores, the Great Lakes heartland, and Australia's living reef, we've explored the planet's edges. Thank you for joining this virtual adventure and sharing in the wonder of our world. If you've been inspired, please consider subscribing to support more journeys like this. The world is a book. Let's keep turning its pages together. Go forth, explore, and cherish every journey, big or small. Until our next voyage, travel safely and with an open heart.